Dallas wins in Game 7 over Colorado.
Shout out
Vegas
Dallas.
wins over Minnesota in
Vegas
6.
Don't like
and
them.
Edmonton beats the Kings in 6 as well. On this side of the bracket, I kind of don't care. I kind of just, I hope
as long as it's
one
not
of them
Vegas.
wins. I don't want it to be an Eastern team. Vegas, I don't mind. I'm kind of sick of the Oilers, to be completely honest with you. I would like to see a Vegas.
They got Jack
and Dallas.
Eichel.
I don't even like Dallas either. I really don't like these playoffs. I'm going to say I think Winnipeg is going to make it into the Cup. It's going to be
Is
a
that
Winnipeg.
the Jets?
Yeah, the Jets.
How about them Jets?
It's going to be the Jets and the Capitals taking it on for Lord Stanley. But
as long as it's not Vegas. I don't like Vegas. I don't like Jack Eichel. His off the ice issues. He
knows a hockey player is more than I thought he would say to me today.
I don't like Eichel. Eichel, bad guy, ruined. He was supposed to be Josh Allen for the Sabres, and he was not. He had a lot of off the not court ice issues, I guess. I don't like him.
I can only listen to you stammer so long about hockey. We're going to go to a quick break.
Yeah, I need
when
this
we come
off
back,
my head.
It might be time to fix
Little hockey
Dylan's
flow.
issue. We're going to do Dylan learn some sports, and maybe we just tease it right here. We'll see you after the break.
Get rid of all the questions.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have a show for you?
Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
Welcome back into the DK Experience right here on WTOP-10. I'm Kenny Gerard with the unknowledgeable Dylan Zielinski. Now, speaking of unknowledgeable Dylan, it's time for you to learn some sports. Now, we have gone through plenty of sports, and I had a couple ideas today as to what sport we would talk about on this Season 3 finale. And I came to the conclusion that I don't think Dylan listens very well. I think he's a screenager who can't pay attention for longer.
I haven't been on my
10
phone once.
seconds. I think he might be a goldfish. We're going to find out today. Dylan, we already did this sport, and we're going to do it just one more time. What are you holding in your hand?
Sad excuse for a helmet.
Hockey.
Again.
Because
Yay.
Dylan does not know sports, and he won't learn sports, even though I
hockey's
tried
awesome.
to teach him. Now, Dylan, whether you want to sit here, whine, complain, and cry, it doesn't matter.
Wow.
The inevitable is going to happen. So, Dylan, first thing we're going to talk about are some positions on the ice. You learned this last time. We are literally using the exact same photo. Go.
Goalie.
It's even better the second
Left,
time
right,
around.
defenseman. Forward.
Where?
I don't know. The forward in the center part.
Center part.
Yeah, then left and right sweeper.
Sweeper.
Yep.
That's a new one. You
Offensive.
ever heard of that, Brummer? The sweeping? I think think of the other ice sport they do in the Olympics.
Yes, I don't know what that's called.
I don't either, honestly. Oh, man. What is that sport called? Now I'm curling.
Yeah, I was going to say, all I can think.
Throw up the answers. We'll see how close he was.
I was right.
You were close enough.
I just didn't get wingers.
You didn't get centers either.
They did.
No,
Oh, I said forward.
you did.
Whatever.
Center. Technically, these are forwards, though, so you're not wrong. Wingers are forwards, so that's okay. I'm
Thank
okay
you.
with that. All right, next we're going to pull up some NHL logos since we are talking about the playoffs, and I just named a crap load. So, Dylan, you're going to stop whining, sit up, pay attention, and start from top left, moving across. Rapid fire, whatever you think it is, go.
Red Wings,
Okay.
Bruins,
Yep.
Sharks,
Yep.
Mighty Ducks,
Yeah.
Maple Leafs, Avalanche.
Skip.
Yeah. Flyers, Stars, the Utah Hockey Club,
Don't get this wrong.
Frankie's team,
Which is?
Rangers, Penguins, Sabretooths.
No.
That is a Sabretooth.
Nashville What's?
Sabretooths.
Predators. Next.
Devils.
Sabres.
Sabres, baby.
Next. They suck. Blackhawks.
Flaming Seas. Harley Davidson. Cubs. Spartans. That's Charlie's team.
Which is the?
Islanders. Tampa Bay Lightning. That's the Panthers. That's yep. Knights. Capitals. Oilers. Circle thing. Forest Bears. Star with a swoosh.
What was that?
That's Free Willy. Top Gun. And the Seattle Kraken.
At least you got the last one right. Pull it up. You did a lot better than I thought you were gonna do. You
Why?
Can we get this? You did all right. I mean, you missed the Blues.
Yeah. Honestly, I got through all that.
Once you got like to the Flaming Seas is when you kind of fell apart with the
Yeah.
Flames, which honestly wasn't really all that far off.
I got Charlie's team.
You did get Charlie's team, and we did get a good reaction out of him. The
I got
Canucks,
the Oilers. I got the Capitals. I got the
the
Knights.
star with the swoosh is the Blue Jackets.
Well, that's just dumb.
Next, we're going to talk about some particular hockey shots. This one he did horrible in last time. I don't expect anything better. So I'll throw up this picture.
Slap shot.
Okay, next. Show up the list. Let's see how tough this guy really is. Go ahead. Oh, you gave the answer.
Wrist. Slap.
Oh, that was blank. Well, go ahead. Name them off. That is not the full screen. That is just name them off. Take this. Go bye.
Wrist slap. The round bound. The flying V. Shout out the flying V.
Just show
Who
it.
knows the flying V?
Just show
Who in the
it. No
control
one
room
knows
knows
the
the flying
flying
V?
V.
You guys never
No one
seen
knows
Mighty
the-
Ducks?
Everybody knows the flying V, but nobody knows it's not real.
No one knows what Mighty Ducks is?
Well, obviously,
Who knows
you know
Mighty
the
Ducks?
Who knows
Yeah,
Mighty Ducks?
Dylan knows it.
Okay, that's at least good enough.
Hunter, do you know Mighty Ducks? Good. Austin? No, he doesn't
Austin
know
doesn't know the Mighty Ducks. That doesn't surprise me. I might not know shows and movies, but the Mighty Ducks I can at least get.
That's
behind.
a good movie, dude.
That's
a good.
Dylan, I got
Everyone
one
go
more.
home and watch that movie.
Yeah, go home and watch it if you haven't watched it. I got one more
Gordon
question for you. Throw up
Bombay.
the logo for me really quick behind my shoulder. Bang! Do you know that was
That's not a
abrupt?
logo.
No, it just popped up on
Lick,
the screen
chip,
there.
Chop, spot,
who
shovel,
is-
lob?
Who is the head coach of the Oswego State Lakers?
Ed Gosick, the old
Okay.
man.
Fine. Who's the captain of the team?
Cohen.
Not even
He's the
close.
freshman stud, the MVP of the team. Met him at work the other day. That was cool. Stud.
Oh, but you don't know
Stud.
the captain.
Nope.
Okay, well, you're never going to know. We're going to send you to a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for Cooking or Crazy. You're watching a DK Experience right here on WTOP-10. Yo.
If you like action, romance,
If you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this? Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn. Tune in to new episodes of Oh Boy! Only on WTOP.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris. That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast popcorn. It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to... You know what that show isn't?
Ooh.
Good.
Ooh. Wow. Well,
I'm losing.
Welcome back
crazy.
to the DK Experience, Season 3 finale, Senior Week Special. I'm Kenny Gerard with Dylan Zielinski. Austin is sad in the back, and we don't care. We're going to do Cooking or Crazy. Again, we pick a topic. Well, we actually didn't pick a topic today. The control room picked us a topic, and now we're going to discuss. We'll each give an answer, and then Austin, ironically enough, in the back, will be choosing the winner as well as the rest of the control room. So, Dylan, the topic of the day is the best food spot in Oswego, New York, and I will let you go first because
I don't have one yet.
You don't have one?
Nope. I'm plotting.
How does he not have one?
I don't have one.
How do you not have one?
Because I don't have one.
It should be easy.
I don't have one.
Kenny, you go first.
You go first.
You're ruining the show. I'll go first.
I don't have one.
It's okay. I'll go first. So this one is just based off of, what I personally think is the best. Best place ever eaten in Oswego, New York. It might cost you a little bit of extra money, but again, it's a once in a while kind of deal. Celebrating. You're usually in a good mood when you're there because it's either a holiday or you are again celebrating something that happened. I'm going with Canale's. That is some of the best Italian food that I've had. Again, bit pricey, but it is Post Malone's favorite spot as well. And if anybody who likes Post Malone will agree with me that he is absolutely right. I think Canale's is the best food joint in Oswego. While it is not cheap, I think the quality makes up for it. Okay. Dylan, you have about a minute left of the show here.
So, real quick, has anyone seen this fantastic little show on WTOP called Cooked? Well, let me just start off by saying I've had the honor to eat some of the food that was cooked at 138 West Bridge Street for the episode Cooked, and let me just say everything that has ever came out of there has been superb. The food is amazing. The quality is even better. It doesn't cost you a dime. All you have to do is give it a 10 and a 9, and let me tell you, that food is a 10 and a 9. And I actually have the chef right here.
No, wait,
hold on.
There he is.
And it's in Oswego.
Hold on, before we give that answer,
And
here's the problem with that. Cooked isn't even the best cooking show on TOP-10. It was Dom's Dinner Bell all the way. They make cheap mac and cheese and buffalo chicken dip.
And it's fantastic.
Hey, give us the answer. Give us the answer.
Don't be mad because it's better than your girlfriend's.
Dom wins. It's.
He's not even.
Dom's not even on WTOP.
He's not even here.
Thank you. That was an easy answer.
It's because I.
Oh. Get out of here! Go back to your job!
No, you can't recreate magic, buddy.
That's it. You know what we're gonna do for the Senior Week Special, Dylan? You know what we're gonna do?
Are we taking this?
Thanks for joining us all season long. We'll see you guys. Oh, my mic fell off. We'll see you. Ow! It's pulling my shirt off.
Bump cam.
Bump cam. See you in September. Oh no!
Hit him.
Yeah. My bracelet.
Good evening.
Good evening, and welcome to the first episode of TA Time.
I'm Christian Chaz.
I'm Julius Hagelberry.
And I'm Emily Michael.
And now,
What is TA Time, you may be asking?
TA Time is a special talk show with us TAs featuring other TAs, our students, and general tomfoolery. Today on the show we have two special guests with us, Paulie Beatty and Melinda Brancato.
Welcome, guys.
Hi.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourselves?
Polly, why don't you start us off?
Yeah. So, I'm a broadcasting major, and I'm a senior, but I will be attending grad school at this school.
Lovely job.
Very lovely jubbly.
Very lovely.
Yeah, too.
And you're British.
Or Australia. I may be one of them.
Or
I don't know.
Australian.
You could be
That's
both.
amazing, Polly.
Holy crap.
I admire you. My name is Melinda Brancato, and I am graduating with public relations and will be unemployed after graduation.
Woo!
Yay!
We love
My parents are so
unemployment.
proud.
So the both of you are TAs. What TA class have you both TA'd for?
I TA'd for BRC 235.
That's
I
our
believe.
class.
Our class!
What
Oh my god.
That
Jolly
means,
good, jolly good.
That means it was intro to TV production, and I did it with Emily Michael and
Julius Haggleberry.
You forgot Julius Haggleberry?
How dare you forget my
How
name?
dare
I am among my students, yeah.
Yes, he was our...
Now, Melinda, which class did you TA for?
I worked with Maggie Simone for BRC 108.
We love Maggie Simone.
Maggie
Yes,
Simone.
So
what
exciting.
an angel
Maggie
on
Simone.
earth.
She's
had
amazing.
I had her for
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills! I bleed blue!
Go Birds.
Let's go
No.
Jets.
Go Bills!
But I had Maggie Simone in my first semester here. She was very lovely. I enjoyed her class.
Lovely
Lovely
jubbly.
Lovely, lovely. It was very good.
I had her for my third semester, and it was such a lovely time.
What class?
Broadcasting 108, Introduction to Mass Media.
Only your
You
third
did it? You
semester?
took that in your third semester?
I changed my major.
I took that. Oh, right. Crikey, I forgot about that. I took 108 with Simone as well. In my first semester, yeah. It was lovely. I think actually, fun fact, Loudon was my TA, I think.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Loudon
And-
was my TA.
Yeah, and I
in
grew up
Simone's
on with him
class.
because I was like, he wore a Philadelphia Eagles hat, and I was like, oh, a
Loudon.
fellow Birds fan. Wow.
The birds.
The
Now,
I
Birds.
hear they fly.
They
Now,
do
how,
fly.
how is watching the birds all the way out in the great motherland?
Oh my gosh, let me tell you, it is very lovely, jubbly. You know, the stream is a little hard to watch, you know, because I'm all the way out in Great Britain. But no, I mean, I'm one of the global fans, but I am a diehard fan through and through.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I think we're gonna have to maybe go to a little break soon.
I think so.
Goodbye.
But goodbye.
I hope
Roll
you
it!
enjoyed.
I hope you enjoyed our time here.
Woo!
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Welcome
back to TA time.
Woo!
By TAs for students,
By
TAs,
TAs
and,
for TAs?
and for students and TAs and everybody. For everyone.
Everybody watching and involved, yeah.
Absolutely. What do we got back here? Wait, what?
Oh, it's the mustache.
I don't know where those came from, but
what?
I don't,
didn't
yeah.
even.
Where did?
Yeah, who?
Who put them there? What are we even doing?
We
how
started
did-
like 6 minutes
yeah,
late.
how did
I mean,
how did we get here?
I don't really know. But you know what? It's all right. We
Okay.
have a
Anyway,
very,
we have two special guests. I don't.
Yeah.
We've got Melinda Brancato and Polly Beatty, people who are both awesome and TAs.
Yeah.
So time to grill you guys.
Okay.
What if I hide?
Our first question.
No.
What was your favorite experience as a TA? Anything you didn't like? Did like?
You go first.
All right. So in BRC 235, you do this really cool music video project, and it was fun kind of seeing everyone work on it. Especially Emily Mike's, because I think it was one of the better music videos
Wait,
in that
really?
one. Yeah, I thought so.
You thought so?
Well, because there was that
Aw.
one night I came to the rescue at
Yes,
2 o'clock
when
in
we
the
were all
morning.
editing.
And that was good. I mean, like, as much as I didn't want to go, it was kind of fun
I
seeing
didn't
everyone
ask you
there.
to go.
And I know, but actually seeing them work on it. Because people like me and Kenny and Dylan, who were in the same class, didn't get it done till the night before. But to see everyone do it like a week before and be like, all right, I'm done. Can I have any like critiques?
We locked in.
I was like, that's pretty cool.
It
So
was-
good on you
it was
guys.
a
I
great
thought
time.
that was the best project that we had in that class.
I still can't listen to Just a Cloud Away by Pharrell.
Really?
It's.
Is that the song you did for it?
When we did my music video, I think Cleland said he was like, I'm gonna show this to my wife, and because I
Yeah.
did You'll Be Back from Hamilton.
Oh,
and his wife
right.
really, and his wife
Yes,
really
loves
likes
Hamilton,
Hamilton.
yes.
Really?
I remember that. Yeah. That's kind of fake. You don't know that?
I love that song.
I was trying to give you the crown.
Oh.
King George.
Wait.
Melinda.
Yes.
What
so-
was your favorite experience of TA?
Well, we have a president behind us. I think my favorite experience of TAing was.
It's Ronald Reagan.
Who is that?
Ronald was the TA for
What are you
America.
doing
Hearing
here?
from my students about what was going on in the world today. So, as a part of BRC 108, we work on teaching our students media literacy, how to kind of find different sources, what are reliable sources, do they understand how different stories correlate to one another, and can they follow like a pattern in what's going on in the world and why that's important. So I think hearing all those different stories from students was really special. And then I work for the Experiential Learning Office, or I did. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yikes.
Onk.
Yeah, onk status
Where did we
for
go?
sure.
Oh, my dog can hear it a sec.
And I had advertised one of our events, and I said, hey, oh my God, please show up. And they actually did. So like, I really loved my students, and it was nice to see them participate both in and outside of the classroom.
Aw.
Absolutely. Now, I gotta ask, what was your favorite assignment or activity from the class that you TA'd? So
I just
Melody,
said it.
Want,
Yeah,
Melody,
you
wanna
won't
go?
answer. He ruined it.
Yeah.
Oh,
What the heck, Polly?
Yeah. What's wrong with you, Polly?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Ronald scared me.
Why is there so many Ronalds?
What is happening?
Yeah,
Ronald,
what?
you have Ronald Reagan and Ronald McDonald.
Anyway.
I have a fear of clowns and puppets, so I'm gonna need you guys to show back there.
No more clowns.
No more clowns.
So what was your favorite assignment or activity?
Ooh, I would say besides what was going on in the world today, our students, Professor Simone and I, we would have them do these little 1-minute papers at the end of class to get their feedback about either a topic that we talked about or just overall what was going on, and to read all of those little 1-minute papers. Some were a lot longer, some were today was good, and they got credit. So that was good to hear from them. I enjoyed that.
Oh, that's so sweet. Though I did every single one of those. Like
Good.
it was so clutch
It's
to
good
get.
credit.
It was
If
what?
you
How many
take that
points?
class,
Like 5.
It's so good for extra
It
credit.
was excellent. It was and I was one of the 2-sentence people, but it's okay.
I don't
You don't need more. You really sometimes you don't need more than that.
For real.
You know, anything is better than nothing. Yeah.
Then.
I
Last
barely
question.
remember that class. Anyways, question.
Wow.
I mean, I love
Anyway.
Simone.
That is so mean.
I barely remember 108. I don't know. It was like first semesters. I wasn't really like locking in. Question 3 though. We're over here. What did you learn from TAing, and was there anything you do differently now that you've already TA'd?
Good question.
I would
Be better.
be
better.
because they had us. Cleveland had us do like the editing thing for like we had to
Alexa
teach you,
did that.
We had to teach you guys
You
what
did not.
Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
I think the night before I like text Alexa, like I DM'd her on Instagram like, hey, I don't know nothing
DM's
about this.
crazy.
Can you please just like do it for me? And she was like, yeah, I got. Well, that's her whole shtick was editing.
Yeah,
like
Alexa
she
did an
edits like every
amazing
single
job
thing.
with
So I was
that.
like,
Do you not know how to edit?
no, I know how to edit, but I just don't know like how to like the only thing I know how to do is cut.
TA's for an editing class.
And
Doesn't
so
know
He's about to
anything
graduate with a
here.
bachelor's degree,
Yeah, dude.
and this guy
I'm
can't.
sorry.
He has 2 more years of grad school to learn how to use Premiere.
He's got 2
2
years.
more
That's fine.
years. He's gonna need a couple more years probably.
Well, no, I mean, I guess like to to take away anything was to take away when I was actually in the class, because I just edited and then I forgot everything. Well,
So,
I kind of
That's
did
fair.
that too, I
See,
guess.
I wish I could do that.
Because I thought, you know, I thought the TV stuff, like making the show, I thought that was fun. I knew kind of like everything, so it didn't really matter. So if I did anything differently, it would be to actually learn stuff in the class the first time around before I TA'd.
All right.
That was the best TA. I came to your final.
You did. I had the
Exactly.
flu during that final. That was an awful time.
Ouch.
But I think I got like a 96, so I was okay with it.
Oh, there you go.
I would say for me, learning on what to do. When I took the class, that class is so centered around, I keep saying what is going on in the world today, but it really is truly centered around that. And so I had taken that class 2 years prior, and a lot of things have changed between now and then. And so I think that was probably one of the most interesting parts to do better. I would say
Correct.
wear more hats. I would say I really wish I had worn more hats to class.
You
Wow.
can't even see his face.
I mean, yeah.
That's beautiful, Paulie.
I bloomed.
No, that was
The Jazz and the
You
Rangers.
bloomed.
Or wait, what's on the third one? I can't see it.
No, we already did the third one.
Yeah.
No, I mean, what's on the third hat?
Well, he likes
it's a
jazz.
Thousand
He's a New York
Islands.
Rangers fan.
Actually, he's a
And-
Actually,
it's a Thousand
He's
Islands.
such a Rangers fan.
Get that.
There
out
goes
of
my
here.
Hey!
Oh!
Whoa!
Disrespect.
Whoa!
No, Rangers are garbanzo
Alright.
beans.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Utah Jazz getting the first overall
maybe
pick tonight.
should we go to a break while we sort this all out?
I think
Yeah,
we
I
should
think
go to
we-
a
Yeah,
break.
I think we need to resolve some things.
We'll take care
We'll
of
see
this.
you in a
We'll be
bit.
back.
We'll be back. Go to break.
Cheerio.
Go to break.
Wrap
Psycho.
it.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Welcome back to TA time.
Hey.
So, now, listen, guys. We've heard a little bit about you guys, but now we kind of want to hear what you think about us.
How well do you know your students, even though you never had any of us in,
I never had
class?
I never have
Honestly,
either
you
of them.
taught me everything there is to know about WTOP.
And
so,
how to grow a unibrow. You're welcome.
So we figured we might as well grill you both anyway. So, you want to get into fact number 1?
I can go. Yeah, I can go fact number 1.
Okay.
So now, all three of us here, we were all Scouters. So, me and Jesse, we were both in Boy Scouts. Emily, she was in Girl Scouts. Now, however,
funny?
What's so funny about that?
Yeah, what's funny about
Why
that,
is that
Wally?
funny?
That makes sense.
What does that mean?
Wow.
I feel personally attacked.
Bouncy pops.
That's funny.
I'm gonna enjoy my tea with my pinky up.
So
When to do it.
now, all of us were in
It's
Scouts.
empty.
However, only one of us achieved the highest rank in our respective scouting endeavors. Who was it?
So guess one of us. There's 3 questions. One is correct for each of the 3 of us. So you can only guess one of us for each question.
Can we work together on this?
No.
No.
I have my answer. Do I say it or do I wait?
Say it, but we won't tell you if it's correct until
I
after.
would say wait.
Okay, yeah. Then
I'll remember
I think
this
it's easier to
one.
wait.
Then
I think
wait.
I had my
And if
I
you
had my
want
answer
to ask
already.
us the question about about our scouting career,
Boy
I
Scouts
think
or
that
Girl
would be.
Scouts?
I think that'd
Did
be
you ever get
okay.
lost in the woods?
No,
Yes.
I know my way around.
Yes.
Really?
Did you ever go to the woods?
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
I was a Girl Scout and they had us. They had us cooking.
Yes. I saw
They
Smokey
put
there.
us in the
They
I saw
did
Smokey
things
there.
different in the country.
There you
Yeah.
Wow.
go. So that's fact 1. Emily, do you want to take fact 2 here?
Yeah. So.
We
Prevent
didn't answer.
wildfires.
No,
No,
we're
they're
holding
gonna-
on.
Wait. So
Might be
fact
now.
number 2. We all love sports, and we all work in sports here at WTOP. However, only one of us was featured on ESPN as a teen. Who was it?
Oh, I know this one. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
But now you got to keep that to yourself. All right. So, you got any questions for us regarding that?
No, but I think that's pretty cool.
I think it's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it's pretty cool. So now, if we go to fact 3 here, Jesse.
Yes. Fact 3. So guys, we all live near Lake Ontario. However, only one of us can't swim. Who is it?
All right. I think I
You guys
have my
wanna see
answers.
our
I have my
best-
answers.
Do you guys
You
want
want
to like
to do the
test
ba-
like our backs or front stroke, back
Dude,
stroke?
I got the best
Or
backstroke.
the doggy
Ready?
paddle?
Hold on.
Oh.
wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Wait.
You gotta get the what is it, the monkey airplane soldier?
Ow.
Yeah, monkey.
Mario, you
Chris
good?
just hit me in the face.
Wow.
On live TV.
On
That was
live television.
Actually, that's
You lost your hat privileges.
Oh, not the hat.
dude.
Idiot.
Anyway.
All right.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
Well,
okay.
he just named all the swimming techniques.
If I was gonna say it, my final one was
Okay.
correct. Like the only one I didn't know.
So,
Listen,
I have my
I
answer.
know
do
the
you, so do you
strats,
guys
but do you
need
think
time
I-
or do you have your answer?
No, I think I have my
Okay,
answers.
so
We'll start with
for
question 1, right? Go down.
Scouts, ESPN, swimming, give us the order of who you think
Do you want to
is
go like
what.
a 3, 2, 1? We say it or?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, in order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scouts, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Mike.
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 Emily Mike.
Oh.
That was a
I
tricky way
think
to-
that you went to the top of the rank for Scouts.
Okay.
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 Christopher.
Okay, now
Chris Chaz.
ESPN.
For
Three,
ESPN?
Yeah.
2, 1.
Can you
Chris.
spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Oh,
Emily
crud!
Mike?
Oh my gosh! She was on Oh Boy and said it.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
Wow,
You
they're getting
were-
his own oh boy.
She was on Oh Boy.
Who was
You
your
were
original
fake
answer?
for that.
Wow.
You are so.
Heard that here, folks.
Where did you get that?
Iridocerclitis.
I don't know. Put that back up. Put that back up. Hold on, just take that full screen.
Get up, get up.
Okay,
Put it back up. Emily Mike, side by
Take the
side.
full screen. Take the full screen.
Side by
Here,
side.
And we make
Wait,
fun
which
of you
way am I
now?
looking? Yeah.
That's
I had that idiot headband
Wow,
on
I
the side.
The fact that someone back there found
Who
this
looked
is
that
so
up? Who did
Had
that?
to be Hunter.
Whoever it is,
Where did you?
whoever it is, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, where did you place?
Well, now that like we know it was me, I was 51st place
first out of like 2 million.
out of 11 million actually. If we're gonna get technical on it. But I got a free trip to Washington D.C. for spelling. My 2 words were cuisinier and blood curdling. Very. It just means a chef in French.
Paul, who was your other? Who did you originally think it was?
Yeah, who do you think it was?
You thought I was the spelling guy?
I thought.
Well, no, because it was ESPN. That's the thing. Before it got demoted to Ion Life, it was on ESPN. The year after I did it, it was on Ion Life. So I was the last class of ESPN students, and I will milk that until the day that I die.
All right, now.
Okay. Who can can swim?
That was the
Who
Yeah,
can
keep
swim?
it. Yeah,
Who can swim?
Can't swim. Obviously, mine is Jesse.
Jesse, I don't think
Just
you can
because.
swim. I'm sorry.
Right.
You didn't name any of the
Right,
swimming
dude,
poses.
okay, because I.
Are we revealing the answers now? Like,
Yeah, we can reveal the
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, Jesse can't swim.
It's, we'll go from top to bottom real quick. So I was an Eagle Scout. I made it all the way up there.
I'm very
so-
flattered that you thought that I was an Eagle or was
I don't know, I
the
just-
highest rank of
I
Girl
got
Scout.
all of those correct.
I was a brownie.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
crazy.
Can I have my hat back?
I got
And
Jesse's
Mel knows
right.
the
you got one. You were one of 3.
Mel knows us the best, and she wasn't even our TA.
Wow, that is.
I wasn't
true.
Chris's
Yeah.
TA, but I got Jesse's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
You were my TA, and you didn't get mine, right?
dude, you said it on Oh Boy. We made fun
Yeah,
of
that's
you on
you
Oh Boy.
are
You
fake
literally
for
said
that.
it.
We're
too.
gonna,
You
we're
hate
gonna
me,
get
you
this
don't
settled
remember?
down here. You guys keep arguing. We're gonna.
Yo, that picture.
Yeah. Anyway.
That photo was diabolical.
Yeah, it was crazy.
There's worse
Go
ones
on the
out there.
graphic,
That's the
right?
thing.
Hunter, I need you to find them right now.
Yeah,
Hunter,
right.
Hold on. Right. Hold on. Oh wow.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to.
Buddy, you were attached. This
Hunter,
is not
I
entertainment
need you
breach.
to find that right now. Let's go to break.
Get rid of all the questions.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises and tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
Man, we've gotten that barber shop at like 3 times.
I kind of think I want a haircut now.
I kind of need like.
I think you might need one.
I just got a haircut and nobody complimented me.
Mike, you gotta go back.
I did.
You gotta go back to what you look like in like.
Yeah, you gotta go back. You gotta go back to the hairband.
Well, my curls were bad. I wore that hairband every day, and my mom asked me every single day of that trip, "Hey, maybe we can do your hair today?" I said no products, no style, no nothing.
went all
I don't need
natural.
that, and I regret it.
Do you do the same thing now?
Low key, yeah. Like when it's not straight, this is no product. It's just longer.
It looks good. I like it.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yes, and she did compliment my hair. I'm fishing for compliments here.
Well, your hair does
Mel,
look
I
great.
love your hair.
Thank you.
That looks
Ah,
awesome.
Thank you.
Okay,
I feel so dazzling.
digressing from when I peaked in 8th grade, so it's time to kind of reflect. Again, the show isn't really too much about us right now. It's about you guys as our guests. So it's time to kind of reflect on, I guess, your senior years, because you're both, even though you're staying here for.
Can we act like I'm just not staying? So
Yeah,
I can answer
yeah,
this?
let's go along. Paul's
We're
leaving
never
us.
gonna see Paul Beatty again.
Paul Beatty
Okay.
is gone from TOP after this.
So reflecting on your senior year, is there anything that either of you would do different? Oh my God!
How are we supposed to ask questions?
I would relish in the moment.
I get it because it's a hot.
Oh, that was
I would
nice.
relish in the moment.
That was a good one. That was a good line.
I have rings on. I just heard Polly.
Is there anything that you would do differently?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No, the person behind you.
I thought you were talking to her.
No, she just answered.
I would relish in the moment, Polly.
Oh. What would I do differently? Care about the work that I did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't care about TA?
Oh, I care
Clearly
about that, but
not.
like some of it, I was like, this ain't gonna. Like I took a
No.
death and dying class
I took
this
a
year.
scuba class.
But that sounds fun. Talking about dying every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning.
Oh wow. In the morning.
Did it prepare you?
And noon. Did it prepare me for
I mean,
death
that's
and
not
dying?
the morning.
We both
Whoa!
Wow.
New photo just dropped.
Look at that. I kind of still have that.
Wait, which way am I
That's
going?
insane. That's the only photo you can find of me on.
That was fast.
Dude,
That was my LinkedIn photo.
Why?
No, that was
Wait, mugshot.
2 weeks ago.
That's
it
a
was my-
mugshot.
Dude,
No. I was on LinkedIn. I was trying to find Paul because I put some posts on there, and I'm scrolling. I'm like, is that Paul Beatty? I can't tell.
That was
It
taken.
like the
that was
funniest thing.
taken 10th grade in my art class for some reason. I
That's
don't know
crazy.
why, I had a sweater on. I thought.
Is there anything that either of you guys would change over the last 4 years, or?
The friends that I have accumulated.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
You don't like all
I'm
your
kidding.
friends?
Alright.
I'm kidding. I love my
boy.
friends. Anything I
Yeah.
There's been a-
I changed my.
well,
friends
I
a little
I
bit.
transferred here.
True. I
So
remember.
so would I come here? No. Would I change my like community college years? No.
Okay.
Would I change anything here? Yes. I would have joined TOP earlier because my whole
Yeah.
junior year, I didn't do
I was gonna
TOP
say
at
you
all.
were absent from
Did
WTOP.
nothing. Did absolutely
Yeah,
nothing.
Kind of sad.
Because I'm an idiot.
So,
You're not.
It's okay, you're here now.
do you guys have any advice you would give to like future students or students right now, like us?
This is corny, because everybody says it, but get involved. And you're gonna be scared to do things. This is advice I've heard 100 different ways, and I've said 100 different times, but do it scared and do it anyways.
There's this new building on campus. I'm not sure if you've heard about it. It's called Hewitt.
Never heard of it.
I mean, we got a tour of it the other day, and
That was
the
cool.
We
amount,
did not.
We should have
I
brought
did.
up the.
I'm in PR, guys.
We should have put up the hard hat pictures.
the amount,
That's okay.
the amount of like stuff that's in there that it just completely
Yeah,
wipes
what
out.
kind of stuff?
What Lanigan and this just out of the had like its own like
Name
newsroom.
3 stuff.
Newsroom, VR room, Sean Secor's office, but
Sean
also
Seacor. Sean
what's it
Seacor.
called?
Shout out
when
Sean
when
Seacor.
Bradbury
Woo.
showed us like all the stuff for sound and TV where you can like step on bricks and
The
stuff
full,
like that.
yes, that
I
was
did.
nice.
I did a tour my freshman year.
Of
they,
Hewitt?
Yeah, and they told me it was
When
gonna be
there was
ready.
nothing in
When
there?
there was nothing, I put a hard hat on. I had a mask because we were still doing those, and I was asked. I had a graphic design minor at the time, which I dropped like a hot brick in a Foley room. I don't know. That was a bad reference.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Wait, I
Yeah,
kind of
college graduate guys.
That should catch on. Wait.
But yeah, no, it was
Hot
cool.
brick
It was
in a
empty,
Foley
and
Wow!
I took that.
Whoa!
I really took that.
New
I
photo
That.
just dropped.
That's crazy.
New
and I
flick.
painted your face.
yes, she did.
That's excellent.
You just went on my Instagram. and
Before we
then-
wrap
okay.
up on
Anyway.
the questions here, what is the plan after graduation? What do you plan on doing? Any jobs?
Going
Why
back
would you
to
ask me that?
ideas?
graduate again.
Tell us about your trajectory of your life right now. You
What's your
cannot
plan
change it.
for the
Whatever
next
you say
15,
now
20
will be
years,
the rest of your
maybe?
life right now.
Well, I'm looking for jobs. I would love to be employed.
You heard that, folks. She is seeking employment.
Seeking
She
employment.
is getting.
Melinda
I
is
did.
ready
Hire
for a
this woman.
job.
Hire me, guys.
She needs
Hireable.
a job.
Hire him.
Job.
We both need
Hire
jobs.
him.
Don't
He's
hire
got
me
time.
yet
He'll
because
be fine.
I'm still gonna go to school.
Yeah,
No,
future
hire
employer.
him.
Hire
Hire
him
Yeah,
him.
you don't
anyway.
hire him now.
I have a good
He
personality.
can edit.
Hire him and pay him to go to school.
He can edit.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Somewhat.
He can kind of edit.
Just
I think
exactly.
I think we
Exactly.
missed.
He knows stuff.
I think
He
we
does
missed
know
the
the stuff.
question
He knows
before
ball.
that, though.
Yeah.
Okay,
think-
what's
what-
your favorite show on WTOP?
Here we
I
go.
mean, come on, is that a question? Is that
Should
a
we all
question?
say it?
Can we?
Sure.
Can we like? Yeah, I don't know
Please?
what he's thinking.
It's what you're going to be watching next.
That's right.
What's next?
1, 2, 3.
Oh boy! Only acceptable answer.
Bam.
What'd you say?
I said, oh boy.
Yeah. What were you about to say?
Entertainment break.
Dude,
We-
you are
we-
out of
we
your
tricked
mind,
you.
dude.
I'm
crazy.
so in my mind, but
There's
what?
3 warring states happening right now. It's
All right.
And they'll never get
Bamtopia,
resolved.
Oh Boy Land,
Just-
and
yeah.
Entertainment Breach.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
Um,
it does matter. All right,
Yeah.
we got 15 minutes.
Every
on this.
other
15
Wednesday.
minutes.
Oh boy, at
Thank you
10:30
so
p.m.
much.
Watching, well,
Thank
we
you
hope
so
to
much
see
for
you
watching.
again next
Yes.
semester. And yeah,
Yeah, so have a good
sorry for
night.
starting late.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
That's our
sorry.
fault.
Hopefully
Have a
this
good
won't
night,
happen again.
and
so.
this is the end.
Oh boy, please watch.
Welcome to the very first and last episode of BAM on TV. I'm Emily Mike.
And I'm Melinda Brancato.
And so this is BAM, which stands for Brancato and Mike.
Yay!
Yay!
The show is about whatever we want it to be. So let's get started with how we met, because Brancato and Mike, to have a show named after ourselves.
We gotta like give you guys the lore.
Let's give it
So
the
we
background.
met when I was what, in freshman year?
Yep, you were a freshman. I was a junior.
Yes.
That's how math works.
And it was run through week. Yeah?
Yeah.
So it was run through week, and I was doing a show. It was out of studio, but we still had to do a run through segment. It was a show called Amateurs with my friend Evan, and I had never used Inception before, the software that we use to like put these shows up on the air for you guys. So I had no idea how to use it. I had no idea who knew how to use it, and I saw some girl, and I said, "Hey, can you help me?"
Hey.
And
I did my best.
Yeah.
And I did my best.
I chose someone who hadn't produced in a bit, but she did a great job.
Back from my major discussion days.
And then I like never saw her again until like a month later.
Yeah, which was interesting because you were setting up a shoot for Amateurs.
Yes.
And well, you guys were not prepared for that shoot at all. So it was, oh, okay, well, I kind of have to be somewhere else, but I'm going to try to get you all this equipment, and here's I'm going to set you up, and here's the back mic, and here's this mic,
she
and
gave
here's
us the
this mic.
equipment and the lights and said, I have to go. Bye.
Bye. Good luck. Let me know how it goes.
And who did we get to help? I think Brewster came to
It
set
was,
up.
Connor Dickman.
Connor Dickman came to help us set up. But
after that, you guys were okay.
Yeah, and then, oh my God, when did I like see you next? And then, I worked my first hockey game, and she was there, and I was like, oh my God, let's get a picture. And then, I don't know, the rest is history. I mean, we just kept seeing each other, kept on getting closer, and I kind of view you as like my WTOP and like Oswego older sister. And now she's a senior, and she's leaving me in like she's leaving me in like a week, and I am really like upset about it. But it's okay because you're on to like awesome and cool things like the job
I'm an old
market.
lady.
Yeah, she's Unk. Everybody, she is so.
I am an Unk.
But I feel like that's like, you know what I mean? I feel like one day like we were just kind of like cemented in each other's lives.
I agree with that.
Like it was like from in passing to like you were just always around, and then like boom, like.
But you want to know who else has always been in our lives?
Who? Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So now that we've talked about how we met, tell me how you're feeling through the icon, the legend herself, Miss Piggy, and then I'll go.
So we have the big wall of Miss Piggies here. Yes. Oh, we disappeared. I think I am the Miss Piggy next to the jail bars where she's just shaking really violently. How about yourself?
I wanted to do mugshot Miss Piggy, but I think our director in the back, Michael DeMars, took that. So for me, it's either gonna be jail Miss Piggy because I low-key got in trouble today for trying to take Dino Nuggets out of Lakeside Dining Hall today. So I felt kind of like an idiot for that one. But either that one or Miss Piggy right on like, shoot, oh my gosh, right there, holding up the house after it dropped on her.
She's raising the roof.
From the Muppet Wizard of Oz, like adaptation.
She's raising the roof.
And then I think, oh my God, Hunter wanted he's the little bottom middle Miss Piggy where she's like looking right in the camera.
I'm gonna declare our AP, excuse me, I'm gonna declare our AP Joe as baby Miss Piggy over here.
Yeah.
Because he's not even 20. He's
I'm
a little baby.
I'm not even 20.
What?
Yeah, I'm not even 20. We're
What
the
a
same
friend
age.
I am.
Neither is, and floor manager Dylan, what's your Miss Piggy of the day?
I didn't look at the graphic.
Oh my God.
Come here, Dylan.
Come here. Here, look at it. Look at it.
Come speak next to us.
Okay.
There's room.
Oh God.
I
well,
can't be baby Miss Piggy because you took it.
Nor
disappear
mugshot
us.
Miss Piggy.
Oh.
I think
like magic.
you're kind of giving Fufu the
I'm
dog.
the Miss Piggy. I'm the middle bottom one because that was.
That's
me when
Hunter.
Oh, what?
He took that. And here's our teleprompter,
hi,
Jesse.
guys.
Here, wait. Hold on.
You may have just seen him on TA time if you've been tuning in.
I just was on TA time. Has number 4 been taken? The karate kicking
Miss
one?
Piggy? No, Karate Miss Piggy is open.
Yeah, I'm taking karate Miss Piggy. I'm feeling it. Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Influencer Miss Piggy? Oh, but
Yeah.
Live pictures on the show, guys.
I see that.
Anyway, we're gonna reappear now. Bye, Gilly.
Bye.
Goodbye,
You are
Gilly,
loved.
and goodbye, Jesse. War is crazy. We don't like you anymore, though.
But with that being said, I know, like Miss Piggy, I've had a lot of great role models on this campus. Some including Jim Kearns, Maddie Knack, Tina Cooper, of course. just to name a few. And I think that we could both argue that we might have some unlikely role models.
Well, I mean, my most obvious one is you. I'm not gonna lie. Not saying that because we're on air or anything. I'm a little impartial, but
wow, guys, she's gonna miss me.
I am. So I think we put some of our like unlikely like childhood role models or like people.
Let's
who we
see
thought
some
were,
of those the uncommon ones.
Yeah,
shall we?
Let's take a look. I think we put them in there. Hey. Well, I disabled a couple of them, but they're after that. Or no.
Well, I'm gonna go off the top of my head.
Unikitty.
There we go.
That's me. I love Unikitty. I looked up to her ever since the Lego movie came out. She's just so cool. Like what a diva. Look at those heels, those boots. Like that's just really cute to me.
Very adorable. Let's see mine, shall we?
Yeah. I don't remember what yours was. Oh, yes I do. Okay.
We're ready for the next one.
I'm like deep in thought right now.
Adrian from Rocky. So I've got side-by-sides for some of my role models here. The man I'm standing next to is Brandon Trish. He was a Syracuse basketball player who had helped with a promposal at Bishop Grimes, which is no longer a high school. But that is Adrian from the Rocky Balboa movie, and I used to have really dorky glasses in the 7th grade. And
see, I was wondering.
Was often compared to Adrian from that movie when I would wear a winter hat. Unfortunately, I didn't have a picture in a winter hat.
Aww. I was wondering why he was in that. I didn't know who he was until
yeah, she's like, who is this strange man
well,
next
not
to you?
strange, but I was just like, who is this guy and why is he
holding?
Why is he there?
Child. Anyway, Emily, who's your next role model?
Oh my God, I don't know if I remember.
Let's see it.
Oh yes, it's Meg Griffin. It's Meg Griffin. And Dylan is laughing at me behind the cameras. But like, I guess I'm not funny, but I'm like a laughable person, I guess. And sometimes I refer to myself as the Meg Griffin of WTOP-10. You know, like the butt of the jokes, which I'm okay with. Well, that's Lois, but
I know.
Peter, the horse is here. But yeah, I heavily resonate with this girl right here, Meg Griffin. Like, love her to death. Like, she's awesome. And then I think you've got one more as well, right?
I do have another one.
Oh my God, I don't remember. Yes, okay.
Pinkalicious. What a diva. I know we've used that word quite a bit today. Next to me are my two brothers. I am a triplet, fun fact. There's Dominic in the red and Matthew in the middle there with Pooh Bear. And I loved Pinkalicious, everything pink. If we come back here, you're going to see that my nails are pink.
Scandal, though, in the book, if you look closely, it says purplicious, not pinkalicious.
Okay.
So let's talk about it.
But here's the thing, it's
Pinkalicious universe? Yeah, well, I mean, yeah,
pink,
this set comes to prove it.
The set comes from my house.
Yeah, except for the horse and the disco ball.
Everything is pink.
The
this blanket's pink. But speaking of, we've got the blanket out. Emily?
I'm low-key tired after that.
I'm feeling a bit sleepy.
Oh.
I'm feeling a bit sleepy after Miss Piggy and all that. So we're going to be right back after this quick break.
Get rid of all the questions.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises and tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
Bam.
We're coming back. Guys, we have breaking news. Cut the music. You know,
we have an HR complaint in the house.
We're both HR. Well, we were. Not
Yeah,
anymore,
we're both
thankfully.
former VPs of Human Resources and Communication at WTOP-10.
Another fun fact about our relationship.
My last day was Friday, full day, so.
My last day
freshly
was a
freed.
year ago.
Been crazy.
Yeah, but we have an HR complaint, and it has to do with Miss Piggy.
Yeah, our audio operator, Casey DeSell, he was not able to choose which Miss Piggy he felt like today, so if we could put that back up. He said that he was, I can't even
Feeling
read
over
that
here.
part. Yeah,
This one.
Miss Piggy with her
Right
eyes
here.
bulging. Probably because he's like mad at us, I feel like. So
Probably.
sorry for forgetting
And then
you.
I demanded you cut the audio. How dare I?
Sorry.
Anyway.
But yeah, so
this is the show
that's
about whatever
Casey.
we want to do. What do we want to do now, Emily?
Honestly, we're gonna take a trip down memory lane and review our time at Oswego through what we're calling Photo Frenzy. So I picked mine for each semester I've been here, because I've been here for 2 years, which is 4 semesters. Quick math. And you've done one for every 4 years. So senior citizens first. Mel, go ahead and kick us off.
Thank you. And I also just want to acknowledge, if we could disappear us really quickly. I love this little feature. Oh, it feels like magic. This is a picture of my family and I on Rock and Roller Coaster. And I really think it, the previous one. I think it depicted the way that the semester goes. But anyway, this is a picture from my first year from Major Discussions, the first OP I ever did on WTOP-10 as a producer and on air. To the left is Fega Hotoretsky, in the middle is Christopher Brewster, and to the right is Jeff Rice. I worked on their show when I was a freshman. I did their audio, and that was how I met Faye. It's how I did Major Discussions. It's how a lot of things came to be for me, especially at WTOP. But let's look at our second year. So the second year, I'm holding up a media pass for WTOP, and I'm next to Lily Clark, who I would describe as my version of me from Emily, but for me, if that makes sense. She was also the VP of HR at one point, and she was how I got involved with WTOP-10's PR team and did social media and got involved with sports and all that fun stuff. So she was a really big mentor for me during my time, my first 2 years at college. And let's look at the third year. Yes. Oh, how time flies by.
You got slimed, bro.
So I got slimed, sorta. This was the very first time I had worked an NFL game. So I have been fortunate enough to work for some large broadcast media companies as a runner. And so this was for CBS Sports on their Nick Slime Time truck. And I had to distribute that helmet that I have on my head. It's like a foamy helmet. And that chain to different members in the crowd, and the really fun part was then getting that stuff back from them and running through Highmark Stadium with all of their fans who are very enthused by various environmental pieces.
I will say though, if there's one thing about you, like you're gonna run, like
oh I did,
orientation, Laker launch, sports, any of that, like she's a runner, like not even just as a profession, like just as like a person, like she runs, bro. That's all.
Yeah.
So probably hit 4.
Let's take a look at my fourth year. This is a really good group of my friends that I have right now. So Allie Schultz, it's the very left. Anna Guzzo, in the middle next to me. I'm in the striped dress, and then there's Gabby Welsh. So we all work together at the Experiential Learning. I just worked, past tense. Together at the Experiential Learning Office, and Allie and Gabby will be graduating with me in less than a week, and then Anna has got 1 more year on her graduate degree. So Allie will be working here full time after the fact, so she's getting her graduate degree, her master's, and then Gab and I are both figuring out what life is going to bring us next after graduation for our undergrad.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
I think with mine, I kind of messed up the order, I think, but regardless, I'm going to take a look at my 4 semesters. First semester, this was, again, during my time on Amateurs. We had a episode where we tried out club hockey. I was so bad at ice skating, I fell upwards of like 10 times, I think. I don't know, I need to go fact check myself on that one. But it was so much fun, and I learned like how to skate. But I learned I was not the best at hockey, but that's okay because there's a first time for
now
everything.
You work hockey, so
now
it's
I
fine.
work hockey, so it's all good. Then taking a look at my second semester. Yeah, so this was actually last semester because I'm a liar. But I worked for the Office of Student Orientation and Family Engagement as a START mentor, so I like ran a first-year class to kind of help students get acclimated on campus. This was at our like fall bonfire, and my friend went to the lake and came back with a little crawdad, a little crayfish, whatever you guys call them.
Crayfish. Crawfish?
Crawfish. I don't know.
Is it cray or craw?
It's all
You
the
tell us at
different.
home.
It's all the different. I've heard like 16 different names for him, but he was a little guy, and I don't know what I did with it. I think I gave it back to my friend after, and he like set him free. But super cool. Love those guys.
So cute.
So taking a look at my third semester, I'm also a liar. This was this semester. I went international for the first time. Well, I've like been to Canada, but I went overseas for the first time this semester. I went to Ireland over spring break, which was super cool. So that's me in a field. I was looking at a sheep, but I think I cut off the sheep with my hair because it was very windy, but I loved it there. It was the best trip of my life. And then probably this semester, which is also probably this was from this semester as well, because again, I'm a liar. This was from the All Women's broadcast. I was an engineer and a production assistant during that time, and it was so much fun. That was me right after I had set up this control room cam, so we could kind of put a spotlight on all of the lovely crew who was working, including Mel, our director.
Woohoo.
But I took a little selfie in the screen.
She did such a great job. It was such a fun and exciting crew to be a part of.
And it was hard.
It was good, and it was the second annual. So to have been a part of the first one, both of us were camera operators for that, and then to kind of progress into different roles this year was really special.
So I'm really, pleased as to how that went, and I can't wait for the next one in later years.
Yeah. And if we have time, I think we have 2 flicks really quickly of each other that we could see. But while they're pulling that up, I'm going to just say, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the All Women's broadcast and how special that was. That was a really fun opportunity. It was really great to see everybody come together and work new positions for a lot of folks. And I'm hoping to see retention next year. So keep me posted.
Oh, 100%. I mean, honestly, like, I've said this to anybody who will listen. I love working sports at TOP, but I have never been in like a more supportive environment than when I'm surrounded by.
Actually, these two, by the way, I was not a meteorologist.
These are both
These
from
are both from the All Women's broadcast. So I'm pointing in the wrong way. This is from promo for the second year, which Emily did.
Yes.
And this is
from the first year when I was a camera operator, and I think this is my LinkedIn profile picture, which, by the way, if you guys have LinkedIn, add me on LinkedIn.
Add me on LinkedIn. I need a job after graduation. So I don't think we're going to see those other flicks, but I think these count good enough.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, I like that a lot.
You know?
Well, but now that we're, okay.
For 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
He's May 84. Yarrow told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen. They become briefly.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
Did you know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one. Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back, everyone. Today on BAM, I'm gonna slap Mel in the face with a tortilla live.
What? I guess we're also going to play a
That was
game.
weak.
I'm having trouble a little bit after that, though, that shock. So if you could explain what we're doing.
So we're playing Bam Babble. This is kind of like based off of a game that I used to play when I was camping with my family. It's patented. It's called Mad Gab. So basically, Mel and I have picked a bunch of phrases that are scrambled for each other to solve, and you have to say it, like, I guess really fast in order to get it. So if we get it right, we're safe, and if we get it wrong, well, we get a slap in the face. Oh! So we have 10 total. So whoever gets the most, whatever you guys want to. I was not ready for that. Okay. Whenever you guys are ready to pull those up.
Okay, so you're going to go first.
So Reese hit the clock. Reset the clock, reset the clock, reset the clock, reset the clock.
Yes.
Okay.
So she's safe. So I'm not going to hit her in the face with this
Because, yeah,
tortilla.
my strat as a kid was just to say it really fast. Because I'm a fast talker.
I'm
if you
scared
guys
she's
don't
going to
know.
be really good at this, and I know I'm not
I have,
going
like,
to
the
be.
experience. I know my mom is watching right now. Hi, Mom. I just know that she's probably giggling while in her seat watching this right now. Okay. If you want to pull up the next one.
Do you want to take your glasses off?
Oh, yeah, low-key.
Are you going to read it?
Well, you're reading the next one.
Well, yes. Let's see it.
Here, I'll take it. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I can't read. Yeah, wrong one. It's okay.
How does it feel to get slapped in the face with a tortilla by a grown woman?
I was not ready for it. Like, I know you were ready for it because I said something beforehand. All I saw was
said,
you ripped the tortilla, dude.
What if I just make it extra
No, that's
thick?
like 2-ply, and that's worse. Exactly. But yeah, I think you're up for the next.
I am ready for the next one whenever we are ready.
I should have written them down. Here, I think we're looking for a blue one. Or you know what? I'll do this one.
Yeah, Emily, go twice.
Battery heat.
The ones that I will read will
device.
be blue.
Battery powered device. Battery powered device. Battery powered device.
That was supposed to be hard.
I'm a fast talker, dude.
I'm not looking forward to this.
Okay. I feel like we're ready for the next one. I swear to God, like I put these in. Oh, okay. Okay.
Battery's not included. Battery's not included!
Yes!
Yes!
See, you're so good at this.
Now,
like,
what if we added a twist where if the person got it right, they get to slap the other person in the face?
Well, then I owe you.
You
owe me two slaps.
Okay.
Okay. Dude.
Ow!
Oh my God! Why do you keep using like so much
I'm gonna go
dude?
in between. Boom, like that.
I'll double ply it for next time. Okay, are you ready for the next one?
I'm not looking forward to that.
Oh my gosh, it's mine. I can't.
It is
I
yours.
can't
You
see.
can't read that?
Sogs or chocolates? It's something chocolates, but like
I don't know.
Box of chocolates.
Time.
Like I don't. Sogs of chocolates.
No, you got it.
It's box of chocolates?
It was box of chocolates.
Well, then why is there an S at the front of that?
I didn't write this. I mean, I did.
That's kind of weird, but okay. Oh, I'm backhanding you with it. Hold on.
I know.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
If we can hit the next one, please.
Aro loved oil issue.
Dog, what?
Arrow loved oil at issue. Arrow loved oil at issue. I'm scared. I'm like blinking.
Faster.
Arrow loved oil at issue. Arrow. I'm not good at this. Arrow loved oil at issue. Arrow loved oil at issue. Arrow loved oil tissue. Toilet tissue. Arrow loved toilet tissue. Arrow loved toilet tissue. Is it toilet tissue?
You're so close.
Arrow loved toilet tissue. Who is Arrow and why do they love toilet tissue?
Why am I helping you out with this? I want to slap you. Like,
you do?
What does toilet tissue
Emily,
come
we're
in?
HR. Violence was never the answer.
What does it come in?
A roll? A roll of toilet paper?
Yes.
A roll of toilet. That doesn't look like that.
Yes, it absolutely does. You're getting a roll of toilet tissue. Arrow loved toilet tissue. Arrow loved toilet tissue. A roll of toilet tissue.
Okay, so I didn't really get that.
Yeah, no. I'm like getting like too much like. I'm doing it too gentle.
Some
like,
pizzazz.
yours literally broke, and mine has a little.
Yeah, where's the rest of the
teensy-weensy-
tortillas?
Down here.
I'm gonna double up.
Do we have any left or no?
We should have some more left. Yes.
Oh God. Okay. A detailed explanation. Detailed explanation. A detailed explanation.
Why are you so good at this?
Because I've played this. I've
I
played these games before.
No.
I said I've played these games before. I felt the hankering to slap this thing. Okay. I think we have another one.
I'm gonna try again, guys.
Where is it at?
I'm gonna try again.
Ooh. Still, I can't. Like, you slapped me with so much force that the tortilla broke.
Mike Ranch healed Ren. Mike Ranch healed Ren. My grandchildren.
Yes! Oh my God.
Take them off.
Oh, my ear, dude. Shoot, like
I got one!
top is crazy.
I got one!
Dude, like this game was genuinely like my childhood.
This
like,
is I know the tortilla part has been seen many times before.
Yeah, the least creative or the most creative WTOP-10 punishment. When did you make those? I just remember there was this like story that my dad told me when we were camping with my family, and I guess he's like a family friend. But he got like a sliced onion, like that's like what the phrase was, and it was like a sliced onion. He just kept repeating it, and like my family, oh my God, my family just lost it. So, like,
are you gonna see
we
this
play
in your
these
dreams?
games very seriously. In my nightmares.
Is this
dude,
how
are you
you'll remember
kidding?
me?
I pray to God not, like, but I think that I'm also scared. But
this is how I'm gonna go out. 4 years of work at WTOP and tortilla face.
What's the name? Oh my God, the guy who wears the mask.
Michael Myers?
No, the other one. Jason.
Oh yeah.
Jason. That's it.
Yeah. Do we have any more?
Is it all I made?
Or are we done? If we've got one more, I'd like to see it. And if we don't, I don't remember.
I don't think I lost count. I think the slaps are getting to me.
Oh, were they?
I mean, look at your tortilla. Again, can we get like, look at this tortilla.
Yeah, but I made a face out of mine.
There's a little, well, look at the other one.
Well, let's talk about it later.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
We have known each other for 2 years now, and you have 2 more years of college left to go.
Yeah.
And as an old lady, as an old senior.
As Unc.
As Unc, as the youngins say. Don't be afraid to involve yourself in plenty of things, which I know you already do.
Yeah.
But also don't be afraid to take a step back and to really look around you and realize when you're in certain moments before they pass and try to enjoy those things.
Oh, wait, that's some excellent advice, man. That's crazy. Honestly, I mean, for you, as someone who is constantly on the move, I want to remind you to that it's okay to slow down. It's okay to breathe and live in the moment, which I know you've heavily been able to do this year, which I'm very proud of you for. But as you enter this uncertain period of time in your life, I just want to reinforce, it really is okay. You're someone who, at least in my life, it's always looked like you know exactly what you're doing. And as you enter this uncertain time, it is so okay, not to know and to figure that out, because, you always will.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
And that really means a lot. And all of you mean a lot watching at home. So we thank you, and we want to say good night.
Good night.
And goodbye.
It took us this long to make a show together.
Let's groove with the crew, shall we?
Why? Now introducing, out of Alden, New York, number 2, Dylan the Chinstrap Zielinski.